Hello there, mister. If you hear me, uh, let's go. Give me just a sec. Just a sec. All right, I gotcha. Hello, miss. Morning, mister. How are you? I'm pretty good. I slept well. Yesterday, I went to a high place in the city to see the city. Beautiful small city here. I'm great. I'm energetic for waterfalls today. Waterfalls today. You understand waterfalls, right? Basically in Jacobina. Basically in Jacobina. I am in the Chapada Diamantina region. So here there are some natural water sources like waterfalls, lakes, things like that. And today I'm gonna discover one of them. Oh dog, come here, dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. 35,000. It's a Yeah, it's a small big city. Small big city. Yesterday I saw the limits of the city, but I didn't walk to the city. I didn't go downtown yet. I didn't do these things. I'm not excited about going downtown in a small city, but I'm excited about the waterfalls, for example. Did you sleep well? You didn't sleep well. It's okay. It's okay. I sent you too late too. I understand it was too late, maybe. But it's okay. Relax about it. Nice. Good. Nice, nice. So you got some freelances. Nice. Tell me about one of these projects you have now. Yes, but principal is not correct. Okay? Principal is diretor de escola. Your best option is main. The main project. The main project. Talks. Nice. Nice. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Apports, investments. Wow. Nice. That's cool. I see. I see a lot of potential on it because I worked in hotels. When I arrived from the United States, I worked in a hotel in a uh, marketing responsibility in a hotel, and I know this app has a lot of potential for hotels too, because many hotels they survive, they make money with the events area. All the hotels they have events area, and it's difficult sometimes to negotiate it because you need to negotiate with the guests. You need to have people, guests, coming from other places. But this app makes me understand that it's not necessarily to have people from other places. No, you can create the event here and have an app for this. That's great. That's great, man. I see a lot of potential on it. It's underused. It's not used properly.
maybe. Yes, because the case of the place I work, we have two floors.
Two floors. Two floors.
Two floors. Uh, for the employees. But with the lockdown, some many employers go to work in home
From home.
from home, and this this place this places are vazio,
Empty.
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 And this is a good opportunity for the enterprise receive some money.
Great. So that's a freelance project. What are you responsible for?
I responsible for the back office. Back office is a web system where the administrators of the system can approve new, new offers, block users, and view dashboards to acompanhar,
Check. Watch.
to, to watch the system status.
Okay.
Yes, and after I do the application for iOS and Android. And these applications, the clients, the users can search for places to reserve or offer your places.
To reserve doesn't exist. To book.
To reserve, to book.
Yes. To reserve, it doesn't have the same meaning, the same idea we have in Portuguese. Okay? A reservation is a different type of thing in English. To book a hotel, to book an event place, to book something, that's the idea you want to book. Okay?
To book. Okay.
Yeah, to book is not necessarily, the word book is not necessarily just the amount of paper you have, a thick amount of paper. No, it can be a verb to book a hotel. And that's why we have that website or that application, booking.com.
Booking.com.
Yeah,
Yes.
booking.com. We learn English with these names. Naming is an area you learn a lot of English from. Naming. This area is important. Naming. Naming. For example,
Name.
naming. Naming.
Okay.
Naming is a process where, if you pay attention, most of the names are in English. Companies, ideas, services, most of them are in English because English gives an international idea, gives a responsibility. I can do this not only in Portuguese but in English too. And that's the name, and that's the naming area. And sometimes I believe you work with naming too. Sometimes you have projects, and these projects they need names. If you don't know English, you do stupid things. If you know English, you don't do stupid things. Because sometimes people translate stupid ideas and they think it's right, but it's not right. Okay?
Like to reserve.
Like to reserve. Like that's a good example. Good example. But you are learning, so learning in the class, nothing is stupid. But good point.
Man, talking about learning,
Speaking about,
speaking about learning, your videos on YouTube, we get
the student's voice.
the student's voice.
Yes, all the videos or just Abilio's video.
I don't know.
Let me
I
check.
think I identified this problem on the problem too.
Do you remember which video? Do you remember what person's video?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, because I had this problem. I had this problem with Abilio's video. Behind you, I see some equipment. Yeah, man, it's happening only with Abilio's video. I check it, and I just found Abilio's video with this problem. If you found another one, tell me please. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do it today after this class. Can you hear me, man? I don't know if you hear me.
Yes, I listen you, but
Perfect.
in this video, I can't her.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening yet, man.
Okay, no problem. After you look this.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this. Maybe it's the platform. Maybe it's the software I'm using to record the classes. I have no idea what's happening. Yesterday night, I received a message from Abilio. Uh, give me just a second.
Okay,
Okay, in this video you sent me, I can listen her. I can listen to her. It's possible to listen to her, but the sound is not loud. The sound is down. Understand?
yes.
Okay, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to understand this volume thing. But on Abilio's videos, I can't hear a thing. I can't hear shit. And that's an expression for you.
But you, on teacher, you can't her here as well.
When I'm teaching, it's everything perfect. And
Okay,
this probleming is happening just with Abilio. After I record the video, after I upload on YouTube, I see the problem. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna check it out today. I'm gonna discover it. Honestly, telling you, I have no idea on what's happening, but I'm gonna discover it. I'm gonna discover it, and it's
okay,
just
you can.
I know I can, and the problem is just with Abilio, man. Just with Abilio. I have no idea what's happening. Abilio, man, came with great ideas for my English classes. Great ideas. And I want to apply, I want to use these ideas with other students. You and everybody I can, for example. So
Example.
for example, sometimes Abilio came focused on business English. He doesn't have a perfect English yet, so I need to fix grammar with him. I need to talk about grammar with him, details. But he wants to speak and learn English focused on business. And I created some exercises and we discussed some ideas for this. For example, one of the ideas he had was instead of open topics, we get specific articles and we talk about specific articles. So articles can be part of your homework if you agree with this. I know some students, they don't like this idea. I know some students, they don't want specific vocabulary. They just want to speak English and feel confident about it and have good pronunciation. But I think this idea can be useful, can be nice, can be good for other students. So maybe if you agree, I can get some articles specific from your area. Not too specific, because sometimes it's difficult, not for you, but for me. But we can get basic, general articles on programming, for example, on, I don't know, the market for apps today, something like this. And we get these articles, I send you as a homework, and it's something like 5-10 minutes reading limit. Understand?
Yes,
Because
I agree with this.
I know that if I give my students long texts, you won't like it. You won't like it because you have your other responsibilities. But I believe if I give you short texts, it can be an add up. It can be a bonus for the homework, something that adds. Understand?
Yes,
And another idea I had, and this was my idea, but it came from him. It was an idea I had, but I understood his needs, and I think that's good for you too. And I'm gonna do this with you right now. I'm gonna give you words, and you are going to tell me the meaning of this word in English. Understand?
Yes.
For example, I have a word here. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. But I'm gonna give you a sentence, and I'm not going to write the sentence for you yet. I'm gonna tell you the sentence, and I'm gonna tell you the word I need you to explain me. Okay?
Okay.
A simple one just for us to start the game. For example, the word I need you to explain me is organize in the context I'm gonna give you, okay?
Okay.
Our sales and marketing team will organize the upcoming annual sales convention in Vegas. Our sales and marketing team will organize the upcoming annual sales convention in Vegas.
Wait. Repeat, please. One
Okay,
more time.
okay. Our sales and marketing team will organize the next annual sales convention in Vegas. What's organized here?
Okay.
Don't
The
say yeah.
employers.
Don't say yeah.
Okay. The employers are organizing like creating a event for the next convention.
Okay, but you use it.
Yes.
You use it. The same word in the sentence. Organize.
Yes, they are responsible to to decide all the things to to do to create a good event for the employer.
Beautiful. Beautiful explanation. Good job.
Okay.
When you explain again, do not use the same word. Don't say organize again.
Yes, in the first I use the organize again.
Yes, but that's okay. That's okay. Upcoming in the sentence, upcoming is next. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect. So that was an easy one. That was an easy one. Let's now make it more difficult. Okay? All right. And the sentence is Martha, our manager, tells us we can go to her for guidance anytime. Martha, our manager, tells us we can go to her for guidance anytime. And the word is guidance. I need you to explain me guidance. Martha, our manager, tells us we can go to her for guidance anytime.
I think guidance it's a word to I don't know if someone wants to understand or have a question about some topic, can go to Martha to her explain.
Perfect. All right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Great. Great. Guidance here is help, advice, information. Great. Perfect.
Okay.
Nice. So that's the sentence. Martha, our manager, tells us we can go to her for guidance anytime. Can you read the two sentences for me?
Okay, that's the problem. Our sales and marketing team will organize the upcoming annual sales convention in Las Vegas.
Great. Okay. Upcoming.
Upcoming.
Perfect. The next one.
Martha, our manager,
Oops.
tell us we
Martha, Martha. You are speaking English. You can't say Marta. Because if you say Marta, people don't know if you're talking about the same person. Martha, Martha, Martha,
Martha, Martha.
Martha,
Okay.
Martha.
Martha, our manager, tell us we can go to her for guidance anytime.
Perfect. All right, simple, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to a new one here. And the challenge is explaining in English. I'm giving you vocabulary, but that's a game for you to create more vocabulary. Can you relax? Yes.
I like this exercise.
Yes, the point is exercising synonyms, examples. That's the point because sometimes you don't have these words. But
Yes.
by the context, you understand the idea. Sometimes you don't remember these words. You don't know these words. Maybe, man, that's the first time in your life you hear the word guidance. Maybe, I don't know. But the point is, it's not important for you if you have the context. If you have the context, you can get the idea. And
Yes, and understand the context. In English, it's a good thing.
it's a good thing. And having the skill to explain the same thing with different words, that's just beautiful. That's very necessary. Explain the same thing with different words because sometimes you forget some words. So you need some methods, some strategies to keep communicating. The next word is expand. Expand. I hear that your company plans to expand to Europe and China next year. I hear that your company plans to expand to Europe and China next year. Expand.
Okay. The company decide to start some operations in Europe.
Perfect. And China too. So to expand is to start operations in another place. Is to start business. Is to start negotiating in a new place. Perfect. All right. Nice. Next one here I have. Let me give it to you. And our legal team has raised some. Okay, the word is clauses. Okay, clauses,
Clauses.
clauses. Okay, maybe you know this word, maybe you don't. But let's give you the sentence. Our legal team has raised some questions about a couple of clauses in the contract. Our legal team has raised some questions about a couple of clauses in the contract.
Okay, clauses are terms, uh, s- specific terms, and both of the both participants of the contract need to accept these
Perfect.
terms.
Great. Great explanation. You're good, man. You're good.
Thank you, man. You are a good teacher.
Thank you, man. Clauses are topics, terms in the contract, in the agreement. Perfect. Do you understand
Perfect.
raise it? Do you understand this? Has raised it.
Raise it. No.
Our legal team has raised some questions. You don't understand raise it?
Raise it. Make some questions.
Trazer à tona, trazer à tona, trazer à mesa. Has raised, levantou. Ela levantou algumas questões. Trouxe à mesa, colocou sobre a luz. Has raised. We have two words with a similar idea to raise and to rise. For example, the sun rises and he raised some questions. The sun rises alone. The sun doesn't need help. But questions, they need help to be raised. They need a person. That's the difference between rise and raise.
But it's the same words.
No. Rise and raise. Similar idea, two different words. For example, there's the movie The Dark Knight Rises. You know this movie?
What's the movie?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Portuguese is the same name?
I think so, yes. Yes.
Okay, but I don't remember.
Okay. So, you know the trilogy, the Batman trilogy? We have first the Scarecrow, then we have the Joker, then we have Bane. You know these three movies?
Yes.
Perfect. On the third movie, Bruce Wayne goes to a jail. And this jail
Yes.
is like I don't know, it's like a gap, it's like a hole on the ground, something like this, right? And the Dark Knight, Batman,
Guys.
Bruce Wayne, he rises. Why? Why rises? Because he's doing this by himself, alone. He didn't need help from anyone. The Dark Knight Rises. Why? That's a strong name, man. That's a strong name.
Okay, now in English, the name make more sense.
In Portuguese too. I believe in Portuguese the name is Ressurge. And it makes sense too. Because if you translate literally to Portuguese, it's something like o Cavaleiro das Trevas sobe sozinho. It doesn't make
Se
sense.
levanta.
Se levanta. Alguma coisa dessa ideia. Ressurge, I think, is the best option. I think it's the best option. All right, a new one here. We have. Oh, that's a difficult one, maybe. But you're a good player. Maybe that's not difficult for you.
What's the word?
The word is an expression actually now. New and void. New and void. Okay?
New.
New and void. It's not new. It's not New York, New Jersey. New and void. New and void. Okay?
Okay.
By the context, maybe you will understand.
Maybe yes.
Our lease, our contract, our lease will become null and void in 30 days if we don't renew it. Our lease will become null and void in 30 days if we don't renew it.
Okay. That's something valid and turns on invalid. Without
Perfect.
any qualquer motivo.
Null and void is invalid, out of date. Perfect. Perfect. I had
Out of date.
out of date. I had a contract with you, and this contract would last for 2 years. And 2 years has passed. So if you like the terms, if you like my service, I like your service, let's renew it. Because if we don't do it, it's gonna be null and void. It's gonna be invalid. Okay?
New and void.
Null and void.
Okay. New and void are two words I use a lot in programming.
Nice. Nice. To cancel,
Yes.
to cancel a comment, to stop a comment.
Yeah, null is when you declare something has no value. And void, you tells a function they are don't return something.
Great.
Just execute and finish. Don't send information.
Okay, right. Nice. So
Yes.
that's easier for you considering this. You know the terms now already. You knew it.
Yes. I don't understand you saying that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
When I read.
That's a difficult one because of the pronunciation. When you read it, it's gonna be stupid. But let's start here. The word is competitor. Okay?
Comparator.
Competitor. Management is concerned about the numbers of new competitors entering the market this year. Management is concerned about the number of new competitors entering the market this year.
Repeat, please.
Sure. Management is concerned about the number of new competitors entering the market this year.
Comparators. Don't know. It's like a new products, new people. I don't know comparator.
Okay. New people, new companies, new services, new products. The other ones. The other
Like
ones.
happy, something like that.
It's like in my case, another good English teacher. That's a competitor.
Ah, ok. Aí understand de comparar.
Oh no, So that's why when you read it, it's stupid. When you read it, it's stupid.
Competitive, comparison. Ok.
Because in English, I mean, basically we have the same word in Portuguese. Basically.
Yes.
But because of the pronunciation, you have a different word with a difficult understanding, with a difficult meaning sometimes because of pronunciation. And it happens sometimes with other words. For example, vegetables. Sometimes people don't understand the word vegetables because of the pronunciation, because in Portuguese would be vegetables, but in English is vegetables. Other word, documentaries. Documentaries. In Portuguese, it would be documentaries, but in English is documentaries. So that's a small detail, but by the context, you can get the idea, even if you don't understand the word. I know, when I write the sentence for you, that's stupid, but when you're listening to the sentence, it's more difficult, but just get the context. Get the context. A word is never alone. Actually, man, a sentence is never alone. I'm giving you some sentences here. I gave you one, two, three, four, five, six contexts until now. Six different contexts until now. But you know, I'm talking about business. You know, I'm talking about strategies, a market. So, because I'm giving you a context, it's not so difficult. And in a normal conversation in real life, you always have a context. You always have a context. A new one. All right. Maybe you know this one, maybe you don't. And the word is invoice. Okay?
Ok.
Invoice. And the sentence is don't forget Don't forget that we need to pay within 45 days of receiving the invoice. Don't forget that we need to pay within 45 days of receiving the invoice.
Ok. Invoice in this case, it's like a lift to do something.
Okay,
A call.
good opinion, good idea, but no, not that time. It's
No.
no. You want to try again?
Can you write the example? It's like don't know. It's like a ticket to pay.
Okay, you are starting to get it. You're starting to get it, but not yet. I'm gonna explain you. Man, you work with online products, so you don't need storage. You don't need a place to put the products you create, the products you use. Maybe you have an online drive and you get some I don't know, some presets there. Maybe you have it. But when we are talking about real products like a cell phone, when you are a store, let's imagine I am a cell phone store or watches store, whatever, real product store, and I buy the products, but I don't need to pay the time I get it. No, I have time to pay for it. That's how companies work. I give you the product and you have time to pay me. It's like a credit card. So what's invoice? What's invoice here? Invoice is the list of products you've bought. It's like a receipt. In this case, it's like a receipt.
But why I need to pay a receipt?
Okay.
A receipt.
So you got the products and you have 45 days to pay for it.
Okay.
Let's imagine
But
another situation. Maybe it's gonna be clear for you now. I am a worker, a construction worker, and I have a company, a construction worker company, and I got some products, and I'm gonna do the service in your house, but the deposit gives me time to pay for it. And I can pay for it in 45 days. That's the limit. So I get the products. I have the list of products. I don't know, cement and doors and cables, everything I need. And I have 45 days to pay for it because the deposit is giving me time to make money.
okay, understand.
So it's like a receipt, but you are paying for something you received already. Yes, I got it, but I didn't pay for it yet. Okay?
It's like a fatura.
It's like the pretty much like this. Pretty much like this. Next one. I have here. Oh, that's a simple one. That's a simple one. Braga offered to sell me his used car for 15K. It's a nice car, but that's a little too expensive. So I'm going to make him a counter offer. Braga offered me to sell his used car for 15K. It's a nice car, but that's a little too expensive. So I'm going to make him a counter offer. Counter offer. What's this?
It's a new offer.
It's a,
Basis of the original.
don't use the word offer.
Why you use now?
I'm using now, but I am the teacher. You are explaining me something, you are explaining me counter offer, and the game is you explain me this without using any word on it.
Okay, you are correct.
Yeah.
My bad. Counter, it's a
Counter offer. Counter offer. Okay?
counter offer. It's a new version of the original suggestion or original.
In this case, the original price.
The original price. Okay.
Yes, you gave me something. I understand your price, but I'm gonna give you a new price. I have a suggestion for the negotiation. That's the counter offer. Okay?
Okay. Counter offer.
Counter offer. And I'm remembering here, this sentence is not alright. That's not a good sentence. I didn't create this sentence. I got it from a website, but this sentence is not beautiful because the best word or the best term for used car is actually second-hand car.
Second hand car.
Yes.
Yes.
Or you say his car, because I know if someone has a car, I know it's a used car. But speaking in general terms, when you go to websites, OLX, or in United States, Craigslist. OLX in United States, it's Craigslist. Okay? Craigslist. You get second-hand products, a second-hand bike, a second-hand computer, a second-hand car, second-hand. It's easy to understand for us. Second-hand, we get the idea. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, next one, a new one here. Yeah, that's a simple one for you. Probably you work with these things already. One of the most, oh, and the word is trademark. Okay, trademark.
Trademark.
Yeah, trademark. One of the most trademarks in the world today is the golden arches, the symbol of McDonald's. One of the most famous trademarks in the world today is the golden arches, the symbol of McDonald's. Trademark. What's this trademark?
Repeat, please.
Okay, the word I need you to explain me is trademarks.
Trademark.
Okay.
Okay.
One of the most famous trademarks in the world today is the golden arches, the symbol of McDonald's.
It's the golden artist.
Golden arcs or golden arts. Golden arcs. Golden arcs.
Okay, good remarks. I think trade marker it's a symbol to represent the company.
You are too good, man. This game is boring. To play this game with
That's
you,
correct.
yes, that's too correct.
Golden arcs.
Golden arcs.
Okay.
Next, I have a new one here for you, and the word is consensus. Okay,
Consensus.
consensus. That's easy because it comes from Latin. You know Latin?
I don't know.
You know Latin? That
Larry.
Latin, that language from the Roman Empire.
I don't know.
You know the Romans? The Roman
Yes.
Empire. You know the Roman Empire, right?
Yes.
And they used it to speak Latin. Latin was the language, okay?
Ah, okay, Larry.
And this word consensus comes from Latin, okay?
Okay.
After a 4-hour meeting, the committee still couldn't come to a consensus. So they will be meeting again next week. After a 4-hour meeting, the committee still couldn't come to a consensus. So they will be meeting again next week. What's consensus here?
Okay, consensus is when a group of people
Don't say
the
Stop saying man. Stop saying
okay, have the same opinion about some topic.
Great. So consensus is to have the same opinion, is to agree with. Perfect.
Agree with. Okay.
Agree with. All right. Easy. That was easy for you. Next one.
Yes.
That's an easy one too, but just to make sure you understand it. And the sentence is: I feel that sponsoring the Fitness for All program will be an excellent public relations move. The term
But
the term I need is public relations.
tá. Okay.
The term I need here is public relations, and I need you to explain me this in this context here. I feel that sponsoring the Fitness for All program will be an excellent public relations move. I feel that sponsoring the Fitness for All program will be an excellent public relations move. What's public relations here?
One more time, please.
Sure. I feel that if you want me to use different words, I can do this. But next time, first, I'm going to give you the sentence. If you don't understand, I'm going to explain this in a different way. Okay? So,
Okay.
I feel that sponsoring the Fitness for All program will be an excellent public relations move.
Okay. It's like a product of videos to demonstrate some services.
No. No. Okay? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna give you the sentence using different words, but I'm not gonna change public relations, okay?
Okay.
I think that investing in the Fitness for All program will be a good public relations move. I think that if we put money on this program, the Fitness for All program, I think that's a good public relations move. Okay, I'm gonna adapt the example here. Okay, I'm gonna adapt the example. I think that giving money to poor people will be an excellent public relations move.
Okay. It's like do something expecting earn some popularity.
Okay, that's it. So public relations is about popularity. Public relations is about how people see you. So that's it.
But
I
why public relations video?
not video. There is no video.
What's the end of
Oh,
the sentence?
I got it. I got it. The end of the sentence, and I just gave you the sentence on the chat. Okay, it's on the chat.
Okay.
It's not movie, it's
Movie. Ah, no, okay.
move. So what's the difference between movie and move? The E.
It's like jogada.
Yeah, yeah, movement.
Okay.
Understand?
Movement.
Okay, great, great. So it was an easy one, but the context makes a little not so simple, right? Next, a new one here. A new one here. I believe that's a simple one for you. Well, let's try it. And the word is agenda. Agenda. In the context here, I'm gonna give you, explain me please, agenda. Okay, then the noun agenda refers, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong sentence. That's the wrong sentence. Okay, so are you sure we can cover everything on today's agenda in 2 hours? Are you sure? Are you sure we can cover everything on today's agenda in 2 hours?
It's like a to do for the day.
Perfect.
All things you need to do in
Perfect. A
this
to-
period.
Agenda is to-do list or to talk about list or to discuss list. That's the agenda.
Okay.
Okay? Agenda, man, is everything you need to talk about on a meeting.
Okay. Nice.
Okay? It's something to talk about. It's not exactly the to-do list, but to talk about list.
The topics.
The topics. The topics. That's the agenda. Okay?
Okay. Man, we can finish the the class now.
Man, I'm sad. I'm loving this game, but yes, yes, we can.
Yes, but I have a call in 10 minutes and I need to do some things before.
No problemo, no problemo. Man, thank you for the class. Thank you for the game. You are a great player.
Thank you.
Nice, nice.
See you tomorrow.
See you
Tomorrow we have
tomorrow.
class, yes?
Yes, yes, we do. See you tomorrow at 8.
Thank you. Ah, wait. How much I need to transfer to you?
Man, I don't remember
Or
because I don't remember because I have many students. You need to check the last price. Maybe it's 420. I believe it's 420.
420?
Yes, I believe it's 420 because that's your number. You like to smoke, so that's your number. 420. I'm gonna check it out. Don't transfer. Don't transfer yet. I'm gonna check it for you, okay?
Okay, I check the last two.
Great. Thank you, man, for your attention. You have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye.